Adrija Saha, my colleague who has, of course, been reporting from Ground Zero for us, is joining me live once again. In fact, let's tell you, she is inside RG Kar Hospital. The visuals that you're seeing on your screens at the moment is of the vandalism that took place. So let me begin by asking you about that, Adrija. Given the situation is perhaps still tensed on Ground Zero, give us more details. And just for our viewers to better understand the aftermath of what took place last night, give us a quick sense of what it's looking like on Ground Zero.
Well, Yuzi, first of all, I'm standing at the entrance of the emergency department from where the mob last night had barged inside. And as we walk in, I will show you. First of all, on my left side is the counter where admissions take place, the ticket counter where the visitors are expected to get tickets from and then go to the respective departments. This is the admission.
Glass, absolute shattered glasses, even the electronic devices, the beds have been shattered, the medical supplies have been shattered, and at the same time, you see at the door, glass has been shattered, and CCTV cameras hanging right outside the door. That is on my, the CCTV camera that's
outside the door. That is on my, the CCTV camera that was vandalized is hanging right outside the door. The on my right side, if you just see on my right side, another admission counter and same situation, shattered glass, chairs broken, absolute, girdle brought in, cupboards broken down, supplies broken down, absolute vandalism that has taken place last night itself. Now, as we walk inside the premises, as we walk inside into the emergency, looking at the state of this particular floor of emergency, one can only question regarding the security that had present or the amount of violence that had taken place here last night. As we move forward, you can see that it is absolutely dark in the corridor. There are no lights present. There is no electronic devices because all of them were vandalized. You can see the situation, the fans which has been disfigured completely, medical supplies that has been broken, cupboards, doors shattered, lying on the floor, walls of the ward. Dialysis ward broken down. So, this is another room that I would like to show you. You can see medical supplies are lying on the floor here because, the fridge is broken. There was a fridge here where medicines were stored and all the medical supplies, the medicines, everything is lying on the floor. We can see a lot of wires here, dialysis wires, because this floor, they provided the service of dialysis. So, of course, switchboards been broken down. And absolute vandalism here because it is very, very hurtful to also see because now it is forced that the emergency is forced. And in fact, if I go inside here and show you, this is the emergency observation main board, if you can see. And I will show you the situation here. You can see it is broken down, absolutely vandalized, non-functioning, chairs fallen down, beds have been, made open, wild. Equipments, in fact, medical equipments that were here has been broken down. So very, grave situation continues to remain here. You can see walls broken down, switchboards not functioning, all the essentials that were present here. Mind you, this is the emergency building where the incident have taken place, where the body of the woman of the 31-year-old doctor was found on the third floor of this very building, and the ground floor today stands absolutely vandalized, unable to function or provide any kind of operation to even the dialysis patients who had appointments for today.